I'm Albert, and from what I hear, you're Aiden. You have quite the reputation, my boy. For being fearless. For boldly crisscrossing the city at night, as if it were broad daylight.
You believe all that?
At first, I didn't believe, because a pilgrim's always a guy with some kind of dark past. A bandit, a rebel, an outcast. But from what they say about you...
I'm sure whatever you've heard is an exaggeration.
Nonsense, my boy. I have something you probably don't come across all that much. Faith. Faith in you.
I'd be careful with that.
It's no time to be careful, my boy. I believe that your strength, determination, and courage are just what you need to retrieve priceless treasures before they are lost forever. Before mankind is plunged irrevocably into the intellectual and philosophical Dark Ages.
So, your books, then?
This isn't about dime store paperbacks, boy. I'm talking about the greatest works of literature ever created through the eons of human existence. The greatest thought pieces, philosophical treatises, works of romance, drama, and horror. All of which serve to illuminate and uplift humanity itself. Losing such a heritage would reduce us to cavemen, with no better way to express ourselves than through savage grunts as we scratch crude figures on walls.
Sure. How can I help?
Work with me, please, to find and secure these treasures. I've been researching the local private book collections. If I'm right, many priceless volumes may be found all around the city. Of course, many of the dwellings are now infested by these horrible creatures of the night. That's where you come in. Here, take this list. Each title on it corresponds to one of the many facets of humanity. Fail to save them, and the diamond of mankind will dull and shatter like cheap glass. Remember, we are not simply creatures of flesh and blood, but also of mind and ideas. I am charging you with the salvation of the very spirit of man.
Right. I'm off then.
Today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now, I'm not so sure.
Push, you weaklings! Push!
So boring today.
Don't bother me. I'm thinking.
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take care of that lamp delivery.
You just made your last mistake. Are you waiting
The Butcher's our greatest enemy. He's responsible for the Black Monday bombings and the death of 2 million people.
Inhibitor container detected.
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take care of that lemon.
Let me go! I'm innocent!
Pretty good. But now,
Patrol, what's the situation?
I don't know. What happened? Recently, I had the honor to
Did you hear what Maddie's done this time?
Corporal Will be back.
Wait, don't tell me. I'll say it. Was work.
Here are your books.
Not my books, dear boy. Our books. Humanity's books. The world is collectively sighing right now due to your efforts, and it doesn't even know why. This tale, your tale, will be the next great epic, and it's only begun. Ah, the Bible. I mean, well, that's like the book, right? Few books have shaped the world as profoundly as the Bible. Hans Christian Andersen and his fairy tales. Powerful stories of virtue and resilience. Children's tales, yes, but containing wisdom for all. You have just rescued the collective unconscious of the Western world. Thanks to you, the fire in the belly of humanity burns brighter today. Let's stoke it more, shall we? Thalia there is my associate. She helps me track the collections around the city. She will point you to the next locations as I catalog the books you bring me.
Hi, Aiden. I'm Thalia. So, you're the pilgrim Albert told me is helping us rebuild humanity's library.
I am.
Albert's a wonderful man. I only hope others will appreciate what he's trying to do. We're not in the middle of the Renaissance, you know. Few people read. What about you?
What about me?
Do you read?
When I can. Not often.
Then tell me what you think. Between the Bible and Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, which would you consider a better guide to human behavior?
It depends on who you are, and what you need to get by, doesn't it?
Thoughtfully answered. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye. And what meets the eye is pleasing enough. You're a breath of fresh air, Aiden. We must talk again next time you bring back books for Albert. Speaking of which, here are the locations of more books.
Move along, citizen.
What other fucking oil is we do with our eyes shut? Yes, ma'am. And for that to happen,
So boring today.
Keep watch. Don't talk.
Fine, doesn't matter.
Need to get myself a new weapon at the armory. This one's worn out.
Until today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now, I'm not so sure.
Heard some of the butchers
On a
men
day
have
like
developed a
this,
taste for human.
I miss real coffee.
What others fuck up royally, we do with our eyes shut. Yes, ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
I filed a complaint about the dance and a request to be assigned better quarters. And can you imagine?
Gotta tell you something. Just don't get offended.
These things happen.
Not like some gimp.
You found them! My research was spot on. Here, we have the complete works of William Shakespeare. His stories are some of the most often retold and adapted in history. So universal were his themes. His tragedies were the most popular. Are we humans drawn to tragedy? Something to reflect upon. The Arabian Nights. Originally 1001 Nights. A seminal collection of stories, folk tales, and songs that span a continent over several centuries. It is a melting pot of literature. Sometimes fantastical, often violent. Not unlike life in our own city. More monumental achievements secured from destruction. Let's keep at it. I believe Thalia already has readied a new list.
Hello, Aiden. I see you've brought back a collection of Shakespeare's works for Albert. Are you familiar with Romeo and Juliet?
I guess.
Tell me, do you believe in love? I mean, true love. The fated love of which Shakespeare wrote.
I don't. Not since I was a kid. And then I grew up.
I see what you mean. But don't you even hold out some glimmer of hope?
I can only hope to find my sister. I mean, it's all I got.
Speaking to you, Aiden, has once again been a revelation. I look forward to your next visit. It's a welcome break for me. For you too, I hope. Here's a new list. Watch out for yourself.
So, got him?
It's kind of well.
People will toss flowers around feet and twinkle.
I've been meaning to ask you.
Helmets.
Why
Am I
did you
right?
turn down your promotion?
Where'd you hear this? Until today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now, I'm not so sure.
Think I like hanging around like this? Get me out of here.
I got a good story. Who here remembers cats? I know one. You gotta free me. Dog.
Ain't this a godforsaken place?
table looks like a pile of ground beef. What did that to?
Lucky it didn't hit us. Would have wiped us out.
What others fuck up royally, we do with our eyes shut.
Yes, ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
Then right after the briefing, get your asses in gear and drill.
Here gives
Understood?
a shit about your screaming.
Control, what's the situation?
The whole sector's dead quiet.
Seen you for a week. What's new?
I don't know. Recently, I had the honor of getting chewed out by Raider and...
You know what Kate told me about Casey?
Yeah, I heard.
More of humanity's legacy restored and protected. The Bhagavad Gita is the controversial Krishna Bible. The warrior god Krishna tells us that he is responsible for our actions. We are a part of him, extensions of his thoughts and desires. It challenges the concept of free will and personal responsibility. Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto is one of the most influential political documents of all time. I wonder what he would say about class struggles in our own day and age, and unique circumstances. Thank you for these, Aiden. I'm afraid we haven't found any new noteworthy collections for you yet, but keep an open channel. I will radio you the moment we have it.
Are we really gonna win this war?
What happened you out, Private? Should I sing to you for encouragement?
No, Sergeant Major.
What? Don't you like my singing?
You'll see. Yeah, sure.
Propose it to me, Private.
No, Sergeant Major.
They got away.
Better not be just
But I don't think
as
those
a
are renegades.
consolation, you can sing
Don't get distracted. That's just what they want.
Not the first time we're... Doing this, we'll be fine.
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take care of that limp.
Patrol, report in already.
Somebody!
Nobody's in a hurry in this kind of weather.
What if someone shady show?
What's up? These sketchy types are usually caught by the guards at the entrance. But keep your eyes open. Once, a woman came by with a basket of
We need more boots on the ground. I'm calling dispatch.
Fuck you, motherfucker! Wait! Forget me!
Telling you, the criminals are still out there.
We have discovered a new location that's supposed to be filled with well-preserved books. Stop by when you can.
Bite the bullet, John. Leave us tomorrow.
Crashing this party was a mistake.
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take care of that lamp delivery.
Lucky it didn't hit us. Would have wiped us out.
You on patrol?
I asked for a reassignment, but I think I pissed someone off.
Back. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Private.
Complained about the dance and a request to be
Why
assigned
didn't
better
you
quarters.
wait before
And can you imagine?
Damn, this shit is heavy.
Greta's got completely bonkers.
I heard.
Can you imagine the nerve?
I have to say, Aiden, I haven't seen Albert this happy in forever. Thank you for what you're doing. Here's a list for your next book search. I've enjoyed our talks, but I tend to hog the conversation. Are there any questions you'd like to ask me?
Well, actually, I am curious about something.
Wonderful. What would you like to know?
I get that you're a romantic, but are you into subjects like science?
An interesting question. Hopefully my answer will be worthy of it. You ask, though, as if they are entirely different ends of the spectrum. But to me, they are parallel notions. Whether it's science or romance, answers to questions are often best guesses based on what can be observed. With a different perspective, the same information leads to a different answer. For example, the sun was once a fiery god that, with better observational tools, was revealed to be but a fiery ball of gas. How do you feel about science? Especially given its role in our current mess.
That sucks if you ask me. It doesn't look like technology has done us much good. We're fucked. And we're gonna stay fucked because of these mad scientists.
Language, Aiden. I appreciate your passion, but please.
Sorry, Thalia.
I think it's best you go now. I have to return to my work anyway.
Sure thing. Hope to see you next time.
If I'm not too busy.
prisoners have better conditions than we do.
I just associate things with lubricants.
It's like when you wash your car. You work your ass off.
Would have wiped us out.
Haven't eaten a thing today.
Keep watch. Don't talk.
Until today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now,
Where the hell are you?
Early breaker.
Is it open?
Juan would rather enjoy his caviar than take care of that leftover.
Was that a biter?
Come on, kill him!
I wish Bizarre folks would talk to us more. This feud is silly. We all want peace.
Rowling. Haven't eaten a thing today.
Don't bother me. I'm thinking about bad luck. I just scrubbed the deck.
It's like when you'd wash your car. Work your ass off.
Let me go! I'm innocent! I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Private.
I filed a complaint about the dam. What had request to be assigned better quarters. Can you imagine?
Greta's gone completely bonkers. I heard.
Ah, you're a miracle worker. You found them and brought them back safely. Oh, here now is one of the original great American novels, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Mark Twain was a wry observer of the human condition and a sharp-witted satirist. What would his take on the divisions of our society be, I wonder? Here we have what is known as the written Torah, an introduction, if you will, to the origin story of the Jewish people, and part of the larger concept of the Torah that includes all their teachings, culture, and practice. A crucial tome of religion and culture. Our collection is growing by leaps and bounds, primarily due to your leaping and bounding. Nothing? You are a stoic, aren't you? Damn, thought you'd have a better sense of humor than Thalia. Ah, well.